G'day guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking to you about NVIDIA Broadcast. It's been around for a little bit, but there was a very important update a few weeks ago that I missed, but I have already done videos on another way of getting this software into your computer, but this seems to be the easiest way to get that eye redirection into your computer. It works seamlessly, really easy, plus you get a lot of other features within this software all in one. I'm going to go through the full download, install, and setup like we have done in the previous videos, but this is probably going to look even better. You should keep the quality of your camera even more. You also get a few audio settings that you'll be able to change, plus the UI and UX is fucking amazing compared to what we were dealing with before. I don't think you can put pre-recorded videos into this though, so if you do want to change your pre-recorded videos, say from your phone or from something else, then you need to go and watch this video I've got right here. It'll show you how to take those phone videos and change the redirection of your eyes towards that webcam really easily. But anyway, let's get into this video. As you can see here, I'm on NVIDIA's site and NVIDIA Broadcast specifically. I'll put this site in the description below so you can click and go straight into here. I'll do a quick read through NVIDIA Broadcast. It is an app that transforms any room into a home studio. Take your live streams, voice chats, and video conference calls to the next level with AI-enhanced voice and video. Obviously, download there. We'll do this straight off the bat, so I don't need to wait for it to download while I'm talking to you. Before we go and install all this, we'll go through the requirements. The GPU, it needs to be an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060, Quattro RTX 3000, Titan RTX or higher. Okay, make sure you check this before you keep on going, otherwise you're going to waste your time. If you want to support me, watch the whole video through. Thank you, I'd love that. But in my previous videos, there was always a lot of comments. Does it work on Mac? No. Does it work on all these other GPUs? If it is not one of those, or if it is an earlier model of those, so like 1066 or whatever, and 100 and whatever, they will not work, okay? I'm sorry, it may get to that point at one stage, but I don't think it has a drive in those GPUs that will let you do this AI work. 8GB of RAM, which is pretty standard. The recommended CPU, Intel iCore i5 8600. I think that's pretty low. Most people should have this. And then you need to make sure you update all your drivers. This is a big problem that people had with the previous videos. Their drivers weren't updated. You need to go and make sure they are up to date. Very easy. I may even show you how to do that within this video. I literally just updated mine today. So we'll get into the install. Once it's downloaded, you click on, you get to this. You can read through all that if you want. You agree. Just go Express. It's so much easier. You don't need to go into the back end and do all of that stuff. Let it do this. I'll bring you back when it's done. Alrighty, there you go. It didn't take very long. It's all installed. We'll close this, and it should pop up by itself. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. It looks a lot better than Gaze Redirect. It's not just a video. It's an actual overlay. It's something you can use. You can change shit. It is amazing. So as you can see, it opens you up onto the microphone, your noise removal, room echo removal. If you have your OBS set up correctly, you probably don't even need this. Speakers the same. You don't even need this. So the camera. This is why you're all here. Straight off the bat, pick your source. If you've got multiple webcams, they should all come up here. But we obviously only got one, so we're going to go with the Brio. I'll just keep this as it is. It's probably the best. If you really wanted to, or you need to, because your lighting might be off or whatever, come into your properties, change a few things up. You can zoom in, do whatever else. You've got auto here, your exposure. Like, I'd fiddle with these things at first to really get this exactly where you want it. Then come down to effects. You turn it, toggle it on and off. Obviously, as you can see, the background blur, I think that does really well. Background replacement, you can pick whatever you want from your files. I think this is awesome as well. Background removal, green screen. It's not too bad. Obviously, a green screen will do better, but this is a really effective way. If you're not really that worried, you just want to get rid of whatever's behind you, so you're just a talking head. Auto frame, this is the one we're talking about. You can change the zoom. Obviously zoom right in or zoom right out. If you're zoomed all the way out, you have less to move because your camera is all the way zoomed out. Because your camera doesn't move, it obviously only has its width that it can do. So if you're zoomed further in, you have more movement within that width. Where it sits at normally is pretty good. So if you see I move this way, it follows me. We go up, it follows me. I think this is pretty cool. It is an awesome effect if you're someone that likes to move around a little bit and have it pretty zoomed in. Noise removal, you can't really notice it on mine because I've got enough lighting and stuff, it's not too bad. If you are in a darker space, it will make a fairly big difference. As you can see, it's still in beta. It will get a lot better. Big one, the eye contact, straight away, look, turn it off, I look down. Turn it on, I'm up. How much better does that look? And how easy is that? Straight in, bang, it is in beta. There may be things that go wrong, there may be bugs, but it is so much easier than the way I've told you in the videos before. As I said, pre-recorded videos will not work. I cannot find a way to drop them in here and just change them. So if you want to do pre-recorded videos, as I said, go and watch that video I pinned up above before. If you are someone who works off a phone and then drops it in a computer, you can do that pre-recorded stuff. And the last effect they've got is this vinaigrette, which gives it like a little circle. You can change the strength so it doesn't look as bad or as good. And then you can do face tracking, so that actually it adds a spotlight onto your head. And then you can add 2 effects. So if you add this auto frame and then the vinaigrette, it follows you, which I think is super cool. Or we'll go to eye contact with auto frame. Amazing. This is an amazing tool. NVIDIA Broadcast. Get it onto your computers now. If you need to upgrade a computer, do it. This will up your content game so much. The engagement you will get with your community will be so much higher. So obviously this can be used for recorded content like I'm doing right now. I'm using OBS, just recording my screen whilst putting the output on my screen in that face just there, and it's working perfectly. If you wanted to do a Zoom meeting or a Google Teams or something like that, I'll show you that as well. You set up your scene, do your video capture, properties, device, and choose the NVIDIA Broadcast. It's as simple as that. That is how you get that into your OBS. And then if you want to take this into Zoom, so when you're in Zoom, all you need to do is come down, click on here, and go OBS Virtual Camera, and it will pop up with whatever the scene you have made in OBS once you start the video. Obviously my scene looks stupid because it's not my full face, but if I was to change my scene to this is what you would see on Zoom. I can't really record this while showing this without getting that zoomed in screen with heaps of stuff. But as you can see, Zoom just copies exactly what is on my OBS. So you just set up the scene with whatever you want. So I'd say for the best thing when doing live interviews and videos and conferences and stuff like that is to just have a straight video that is the full screen, and then it will cut it down to whatever size it needs to do. I just have it like this because this is how I like to record my content. So obviously this has its limitations. If I look over to my second screen, as you can see here, it does not move my eyes to there because it would look stupid. But if you have a script below your webcam or you have some notes below your webcam, it will not notice and it will work exactly and make you look at that webcam the whole time. It is absolutely amazing software. I hope this has helped you today, guys. I'm really trying to dig into these how-to videos on NVIDIA software and other things like that. If there's some other software that you don't know how to install or really do any of the settings and setting up of, let me know and I'll see if I can do a video for that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a video soon.